You think FPV is about 100 kilometers dive or perfect power loop. Let me show you the things which actually FPV is about and the stuff that actually keeps you from flying. Where you live can actually dictate all your FPV personality and how you are flying. As you see around me, there is nothing. So if you live in flooded desert or whatsoever, then maybe you should be long-range cruiser, or maybe you are living in a busy city, so you will be tiny whoop king, or you will not be flying at all. Stop fighting your location or your flying spots. Don't try to be someone else who you are not and be cinematic cruiser. If your spot is your backyard, then you are your backyard king. Simple as that. Stop fighting your spot. Everyone is glorifying big soldering jobs, motor changes and everything. Look at my amazing soldering, look at my amazing motors and everything. No one is actually talking about the small things which actually can keep you grounded. Your antenna SMA cable snapped, or there is a screw which you can't just open and just broke, or something else small in a drone which can actually keep you grounded. It's not always about big fixes. FPV is nearly 90% of micro fixes, which is keeping you grounded and you are not able to fly, or wire snapped or something, cable came out. So all those things is what is FPV about, not the big things which people is glorifying as a thing, when, oh my god, they're so amazing soldering joints or whatsoever. Those is big things and they are rarely breaking. But what actually breaks is the small, tiny things. And 45 minutes trying to fix your one screw which you can't get out because the motor is dead. So no one talks about that. Just think about it.
Welcome to HTX.
And here is taboo subject, which radio can actually dictate your flow. Don't buy the radio your favorite pilot is flying. You know if you are getting in FPV, so probably you know people around, and just go meet some people, hold their radios to see how you feel, because exactly, radios is not made for everyone. Each radio is different. Let's say if you have small hands and you are getting big ass radio where you are reaching for sticks, not actually resting on them, or on other hand, you have big hands and you have small radio where your fingers will cramp after 10 minutes of flying, go meet some people, hold some radios, and then get your radio. Radios is not made for everyone, and that actually can limit your possibilities, your skill, and your progress. Donkeys. There is donkeys. Oh, I have 20 minutes free time. Let's go fly FPV. Wait a minute. No one actually speaks about the math, how much time you actually need to start to fly FPV. Let's say you have 4 batteries. Each battery is charging plus minus half an hour. You can increase the C and then you will sort of running in a risk to damage the battery. But if you want to do it properly, so you will charge roughly around half an hour. So let's say 2 batteries, it's 1 hour. You need 5 batteries, that is already like 4 hours charging, unless you have multi-charger or the balance charging thing, then you can charge more, but no one actually speaks about the time you need to actually charge the battery. To go to the spot to set up is another, let's say, 15 minutes drive, 10 minutes setup, flying for, let's say, with your 4 batteries for 12 minutes. Oh my god, you crashed on the first one. So that's it. So you pack up, another 10 minutes, go home, another 15 minutes. So this is something people is not speaking about, that 20 minutes of free time for FPV equals no airtime at all. So in the end of the day, 95% of all FPV journey and all FPV hobby, you are spending driving, charging, fixing, editing or whatsoever, and just 5% of those is actually your flight time. So think about that. Behind the scenes is walking, picking up the trash, looking on videos which you just do nothing, and flying straight line or whatsoever, but then you see the video of 60 seconds of your favorite YouTuber or whatsoever pilot, and you are like, yes, that is what I want, but actually no one is speaking about 47 tries of the same trick, miles and miles walking to pick up the drone from the field, from the disc, getting up in a tree, and so on, so on, so on. You see just those 60 seconds of perfect lap. You don't see all those failures and crashes and fixing, walking, everything. You don't see them. So don't think that FPV is about those 60 seconds which you see online, or 2 minutes or whatsoever. That is not even close to reality. Even a professional pilots and everything, they have trial videos of how they are trying this one line which they are trying to master. One line, 50 tries, how many broken drones, and just don't think that what you see online is that how it is. Copy drones. I've done it, and probably you've done it, seen a video where is the guy flying your favorite drone, let's say this, and you are like, yes, I want the same, so I will get the same drone, the same motors, the same everything. And then instead of this, you are ending up with shaky footage, bad split S's, half of the power loop, and so on, so on. So that is another thing which they are not speaking about, that the copy drones is not the same as you see. Each pilot have their own tune for their own drone. It's not that you just take one drone and you expect to be flying the same, because very rarely actually people and the pilots and everything is sharing their pitch tunes and everything. They are not doing that. But when you see the video, you want that, what you see, and you are trying to copy the person by getting the same drone and everything. So don't get in this trap by trying to copy someone, and then just all you will have is the same drone, smooth footage what the person you are following is getting, but you will get your footage, your style and everything. So next time you see the perfect footage, remember those broken screws, that missing antenna wire, those small hands on the big radio, those miles you was walking to get your drone. Remember all that. And what is that one thing you hate, what no one is talking about? Leave down in the comments and let's discuss it. And if you ever copied pros drone setup and everything, and all you had was garbage footage, trust me, you are not alone.